Hi everyone, this is Samurai12 here, and this video was meant to say thanks or thank you to my 26 loyal subscribers, and also for those who have been watching my videos for the past month. And I have to admit, it has been quite a journey for all of us, and the reason why I said that it has been a journey was because of just one video. That one video would be the World Warship Blitz tutorial part 1 that was uploaded a month ago, and that gave me a whole bunch of mixed feelings. And what do I mean by mixed feelings in this case? So these mixed feelings had two sides. So you had maybe one side which would be the pressure of having to upload a video a week, and I had to balance out work as well. So balancing out work was definitely a challenge that I had to undergo, and I'm not saying that this balancing work is hard, because there are definitely many people out there who have been uploading videos on a daily basis, in which I can't even comprehend. So but at the same time, it was also thinking of the long term, because I didn't really know how far this channel would really go. However, the second part of it posed in excitement, a challenge, something that I have not really undergone before, and I have thought of uploading videos back when I was maybe 14, because I remember there was that one time where my parents challenged me to remember the rap Fresh Prince of Bel-Air from Will Smith, and basically I was able to speed rap it within 2 to 3 minutes, and I thought it would be a good idea, but I didn't really have a plan at that time, so I decided to forego it. Then there was another opportunity where I was thinking of just uploading myself singing, I suppose, but I realized my voice tends to sound more like a child, and it's hard to differentiate the tone of the songs itself whenever I sing. So finally, it came to a point where I wanted to practice teaching. So I decided to take this opportunity of recording myself and posting it to the public, as to how to do, or what are some of the step-by-step process of doing so. And I hope that it may have helped some of you in the process, especially when it came to cursive writing or the World Warship Blitz, for those who are trying to get the feeling of the game itself. And this really dawned me for quite some time, and that week I just couldn't sleep because there was just that overwhelming sense of uploading videos. And also, not only that, I think Critical. I remember watching a video on Critical, and I think it was done by Sunny V2, and he talks about how after purchasing a cheap video recorder or a camera that he bought just to film his very first video for I forgot what were some of the videos that he made, but it was just like for a specific game that he was trying to find a guide to, but he couldn't find any, so he decided to make one himself. And I found that quite inspirational. And he mentioned about how one day after he uploaded that video, he had so many ideas just coming into his mind, and that's the exact same feeling that I had, and we can both relate to it. And it was through that sense of inspiration, and not only that, I want to also point out DeathFromAbove, which I was glad that person referred me to him, as well as Fun and Games with Terry. That was also another one. But the main origins, I would say, would probably be Ryan Higa or KevJumba. Those were the good old videos that my friend and I would watch on a daily basis. And I'm thankful for YouTube for allowing us content creators to post our step-by-steps through to comedical or comedy clips that would entertain the audience, and definitely those are the two mixed feelings, or two feelings that I had within that mixed feeling category. And also, it's been the positive feedbacks that I receive from audience like you all, and I appreciate it for pointing out some other parts that needs to be improved, and I'm slowly progressing in that case. And I really do hope that as the upcoming videos do get uploaded, that it will benefit you all, because that's my goal. My goal is to help better you all, and at the same time, when we all work together, we can better both of us instead. So it makes you better, and also makes me better in some sense. Not to sound selfish, because it is in a sense a win-win situation, to be honest, because I get to improve the skills, such as hopefully editing, and video recording, light effects, etc. And for you all, you get to learn how to do cursive writing, which the main goal that I had also was to find some ways of putting applications from the game World Warships, because during the time of the 16th centuries all the way up to the 18th century, sailors, captains, etc. would use cursive as a means of communicating to their loved ones, or even writing on their ship log or their journals. That was why I had the cursive writing series in place, so that it would coincide with the game itself. And that was about it. Lastly, I want to give a final update on the vaccine itself. So yesterday I had the chance of, or Wednesday, I had the chance of taking the second dose of vaccine, and fortunately I only had a sore arm, a light sore arm, in comparison, in some dizziness in some sense, or a heavy head, in comparison to the first dose. Now the first dose, to the arm itself, it felt as if my arm was like an anvil just being dropped from the highest point of the cliff. I could barely lift my arm up, and whenever I sleep, no matter which way I turn, the arm would still hurt. And fortunately it healed within 2 days. Now, my experience would vary for others, and I am fortunate by God's grace that I was able to recover so soon. And for those that are planning to take the vaccine or are in the process of taking the vaccine, I wish you all a speedy recovery. And also, my heart is out for those who have recently had loved ones who also passed away due to COVID, and for those who do have COVID as well, and the Delta variant. I do appreciate all of your time and consideration, and please keep up the good work for giving me constructive feedbacks or even positive feedbacks. That really helps us, or helps me create more videos for you all to enjoy. And nevertheless, I hope you all have a blessed day.